I know I'm doing a little bit of surprise late night live. I don't know what time it is where everybody else is, but I was doing some reviews and thought I'd go on and see if anybody was up this late at night. And well, I don't know if anybody will stop in or not, but just thought it would be fun to go on late night, see if anybody shows up. Probably not. I'm sure a lot of people are asleep, and I probably should be asleep, but just thought I'd go on and see if anybody hops on in and checks it out. And I was just feeling a little goofy. Hey, Outlaw. Oddfellow, sorry. Having trouble seeing. And I was in the store earlier and I ran across this. I don't know if I'm going to do a review on it for Easter, but I thought it was kind of funny. I'm doing good. See, this is called Bunny Bottom. It's a bottom of a rabbit. Chocolate rabbit. I thought it was humorous. Yeah, I thought I'd go on and do a little bit of chat and see if anybody's up. I don't know. I was doing some reviews and I got a little bit, cuckoo. Gotta work off some of the energy. I had a big sugar rush because I did about 5 or 6 peeps reviews in a row and got a little bit crazy on the sugar, different flavors and everything. So yeah, and I'm working on a review on this one. Thought it was kind of cool, and I was in the store, and I'll show you what this. I'm working on a project. It's gonna go in 2 days. This is called Grow Your Own Peep, and it's a bunny. It came in an egg. Is in this box here, called Grow Your Own Peep, and it is in this little container, and it had like a little eggshell around it, and I poured the water in and it dissolved the egg, and inside is this peep, and it's going to grow to like 2 times its size. I guess it's going to fill up the whole thing, but it's going to take 2 days. So let's see what happens in 2 days. I'll put it together, the video of what I did to get him to that point, but I thought that's kind of fun. I was out doing some stuff and just kind of playing around on here and seeing what I can get into. Yeah, and I did a bunch of strange reviews tonight. Gotta work on the editing. You'll probably see them in about a week or so. Really strange stuff. I'm finding some weird, wild, wacky things out there. So hope you're doing good. I don't know what time it is over there. It's like real early morning here, so I don't know that too many people will pop on. I know some people in England or different countries are probably middle of the day. I don't know, but yeah, I'm just trying to get a little bit of. Oh, okay, 5:45. So that's not too bad. Here in California, it's like okay, Philly. That's cool. Yeah, here in California, it's like what? You're 3 hours ahead, so it's like two something here. But yeah, I just thought I'd go on for a little bit, and I don't really expect hardly anybody to pop on, and sure they're still sleeping or getting ready to go to work or whatever. But yeah, just go on and talk to some people out there, see what's going on. So, how you doing today? Do you have a good Monday? Sure, you're probably getting up and getting ready for whatever. Yeah, I was out all day pretty much. Okay, cool. That's cool. Yeah, I've been trying to get more lives. I'm trying to get more time in. and it's kind of tough. It's tough to do all the different stuff, you know. Yeah, I'm really trying to get to my hours before July. Yeah, I want to get to that time by July, and hopefully, eventually I'll get there. Just gonna keep pumping out those reviews and try to go live as much as I can, and eventually I'll get there. Yeah, I'm hoping. I'm a little more than halfway now, so um, yeah, I think if I keep grinding, and I'm actually going to double up on some of my reviews here and there, put out 2 a day. Actually, they'll be going later. There'll be another one going. I just put one out a little while ago. I don't know if you saw it drop or if you watched it. It was the cheddar fries, and I'm going to put up another one later this afternoon. So it's the other one's going to be the hot fries from Andy Cap. So you'll see that one. Yeah, yeah. I've been having fun doing them. Some of them might get a little bit kooky. Yeah, yeah. Some of them, yeah, I get a little bit kooky, and I try to get the close-ups of stuff and just what I thought people would want to see. And I'm telling you, I'm finding some wacky, wild stuff out there. Yeah, it's like, look in the store, and I actually did the review earlier for I filmed them and I got to edit them. I did the review of the chicken and waffle cereal and the maple bacon donut cereal review. I did those two, so stay tuned for those. Very different things, so I don't know. Yeah, and I was just having a little drink after doing some of the reviews. Actually did this one review. There it is. Yeah, I tried this one. It's the Sprite Limonade. It's a new flavor. Tastes like Fresco or I guess Squirt or grapefruit soda. Similar. That's what I'm drinking here. Yes, they have chicken and waffle cereal and bacon and maple donut cereal. It's at Walmart. So if you want to try something weird, go down to Walmart. Very strange. That's all I could say. A very strange cereal. They're coming out with all kinds of new ones. I've still got the leftovers. I got the power. Actually, right over here. I did the review on that one. So I still got the box here. I got that. I got Chips Ahoy. I've got the Peeps cereal that I did. Yeah. Peeps cereal is very strange, and with the milk, it's even stranger. And I have the Chips Ahoy, and I had Dippin' Dots. Hey, Lady Nighthawk, how's it going? I was just talking with them on here. I was doing some late night reviews and really weird, wacky stuff. And I found this in the store today. I don't know if I'm going to do a review on this one. And since it's Palmer candy, thought this was cute. Picked this up. Called Bunny Bottom. It's the backside of a bunny. Instead of the bunny, chocolate bunny, it's the chocolate bunny butt. It's $1 at the grocery store. So I thought that was fun. Yeah, and also I showed him earlier. I'm actually working on this. I'm gonna put a video out. This is a grow your own peep. It's a little. It came in an egg, and there was like an egg here, and I put it in the water, and all the eggs dissolved around it, and then this bunny's gonna grow into like full-size peep. Yeah, it's gonna take 2 days, so I just started it tonight. The eggshell that was around it all dissolved, and in 2 days it's gonna fill up the whole thing. It actually was in the grocery store. It was in this. It's called Grow Your Own Peep. Grow a Peep. And that's what it says on the back here. It says this grows to 3 times its size. And inside there is it was a blue egg, and then dissolves, and it's either a bunny or a chick. So after 2 days, I'll take a video and show you guys what it looks like. So that was kind of the strange thing that I found, along with, other chocolates and weird stuff out there. And I'm telling you, that's all. They got some wild stuff out there. And I was telling Oddfellow earlier about that I just did a review on it. That I don't know if you saw my live earlier. I got the chicken and waffles cereal and the maple bacon and donut cereal. It's at Walmart. So if you want a weird cereal, go to Walmart. Check them out. Probably the oddest flavor. Yeah, it was I just did that this afternoon. Well, earlier. I had trouble. Yeah, it was very strange. And I was having trouble with the live. I kept getting disconnected, and it was overheating, and I ended up having to have 3 different streams, and I don't know. Just didn't want to cooperate. Then I finally got it situated, and then everybody left because it was like kind of dinner time. So a lot of people probably were heading home doing dinner. Yeah. I was doing this review earlier too. Sprite Lemonade. So that's a new flavor. And I don't know if you guys, I don't know if you saw these, if you guys follow me on Instagram or not. I actually did a review on these just earlier. Thought you might want to see them. This one is the new Lay's flavor. It's called Wavy Electric Lime and Sea Salt. Did a review on that. And they have 3 flavors, but I was only able to find 2. This is the one I was really looking forward to. So you guys, if you guys like pickles and you like hot stuff, flamin' hot dill pickle. Yeah, so there you go. That one, I'll tell you, that one's good. If you like hot and you like pickles, they didn't have the beer and cheese ones here. I couldn't find them. I looked in Walmart. I looked in my supermarket. They didn't have them. I looked online. None of the Walmarts around here had them. I'll keep my eye out for them. I'll find them eventually. But those were the 2 that I found in the Walmart. And, I can maybe I'll find them in a gas station or something. Sometimes I just got to keep my eye out, look for them. They just came out, so eventually I'll track them down. But those were the 2 that I found. At least it's not like last year where they put the ones that were different regions, and only certain regions got certain flavors. And we got kind of the ones that we got here weren't all that great. And I actually saw they had a jalapeno popper remix, I guess, or whatever. They're doing that again. I didn't care for that all that much. And then they had the wavy jalapeno popper version. I don't know why they have 2 of the same chip, basically, but Lay's, they always come up with something weird. Oh, okay, cool. Hey, Andrew Dexter, how's it going? Yeah, I was just on here doing late night reviews and thought I'd go live for a little while, see if anybody was around. I know there's, you know, different things, and most people are probably asleep or getting ready to go to work or already almost at work. So, yeah. Huh. Oh yeah, Andrew, I don't know if you saw this earlier, bunny bottom, little chocolate thing. Thought it was fun. And they had all kinds of different Easter candies and Easter stuff out there. I couldn't even remember half of the ones I saw, and I think I got, I don't know, I left it in the other room. I had I got the Easter dye for the egg dye kit. Yeah, okay, that's cool. Yeah, I got the Easter, I usually dye eggs for Easter, so I got a little thing of the Easter egg dye kit. I'll do that when it gets closer towards Easter time. I'll boil a bunch of eggs and dye them in there. I always do a, hey, just ate. What's up? You're up late. I was doing late night reviews and thought I'd pop in for a little while, doing a live. I know a lot of people are, still asleep. And I was just doing some of the reviews of the new stuff that I got, and oh yeah, just ate. I found this in the store. I don't know if I'm going to do a review on it. Bunny bottom. It's a little chocolate. It's a Palmer chocolate. So it's just the bottom of the bunny. Yeah, I don't know that. I mean, Palmer chocolate's Palmer chocolate. I don't know if you guys have ever had the Palmer chocolate. It's kind of like not the greatest, but that's the one they always make the Easter bunny out of, or the little Easter. It's like real kind of oily chocolate, and it's not really good. This is double crisp. It's got the little crispies in them. Yeah, just in time for Easter when you want to eat a bunny butt. I don't know. And oh yeah, here also I got this. I was showing them earlier. This is called Grow Your Own Peep. It is a peep, and it came in this little thing, and I put water in it, and it had an egg around it, and the egg dissolved all the way, and this peep's going to grow to 3 times its size. And in 2 days I'll take a video of it and show you what it grows up to. I've done quite a few holiday I did actually do a lot of Halloween candy in October. Yeah, if you go back through my reviews, I've done lots of different Halloween candy that came out. Kit Kats, I did glow-in-the-dark Kit Kats. I did, oh geez, I don't even remember half of them. Hey, how's it going? Sorry if I can't. Need gore, yeah, sorry. My eyes are getting a little bit blurry because it is kind of late here. Sorry if I'm, yeah. This one was in the store. It came in a little eggshell, and it all dissolved when I put it in the water. And you can come back in 2 days and see what it grows up to. And you didn't know what it was. It was either a chick or a bunny. So we'll see what happens. So yeah, it's it. I found this in a grocery store. It's called a Grow a Peep. Grows 3 times its size. So yeah. I've heard about that. I've heard Peeps coffee creamer. And just before this, I did all the reviews on all the Peeps. I did like 5 different reviews on like 5 different peep flavors. So I'm peeped out about this point. Yeah, there's actually one that yeah, maybe I'll do it later. Chocolate covered peep. Nothing fancy there, but yeah, they had a lot of weird stuff. Yep, they have peep cereal, they have chocolate covered peeps, they have all the pancakes and syrup peep. I tried that. I've tried the blueberry peeps. I tried cotton candy, and I tried birthday cake and watermelon. I'm peeped out right about now. That's why I was kind of goofy. I guess I got hopped up on all the sugar. I couldn't sleep either because I was trying to get some of these reviews filmed and out. Well, I'm not, because part of it is I've been drinking the soda and I've been having the peeps and the sugar rush, and usually I do the reviews this time of the night, like after midnight. I don't know, it's nice and quiet in the house and I can get stuff done and just film on my reviews and not worry about other stuff going on. Okay, take it easy. Just 88. Thanks for stopping in. Hope you get some sleep. Yeah, I'm gonna hang out for a little while. I'm not gonna be on terribly long this morning because I do gotta get some sleep eventually too. So I just thought I'd go on for a little while and talk with some people out there and see what's going on. I don't know that too many people are, out and about, because this time of the morning seems like they do more in the evening, like after dinner. Oh yeah, thanks Agnes for stopping in, smashing that button. Yeah. Yeah, you probably would. Yeah, it was nice today. It was not rainy. It was all nice and actually kind of warm out, but I don't know. It might rain again somewhere along the line, but we'll see. I don't know. The other day, some places actually got hail around here, so. Oh, nope. Here comes Ziggy. Where you going, Zig? Oh, uh-oh. Now the two cats are up on the tree. I don't know. Here, I'll see if you guys, hopefully, I'm gonna see if I could turn this around real quick. You can see them up there. There you go. See, they're up there on top. So yeah, that's they're up there they're up on their little tree, going up there. Eventually, someone will get in a fight. Yeah, that's their room over there. I'm in the kitchen, and that's the cat room. That's where they go. That's Tazzy's kingdom. He claims that over there. They end up going on that tree and they fight. They fight amongst each other. So, yeah. Sometimes if someone gets in a fight after a little while and gets kicked off, then Ziggy usually cries about it. He goes down there. He's always crying. I wish I could, but I can't really get I can't do the cat because they don't cry all the time. Sometimes they fight. Although I was trying to film some of the stuff that's funny. I've got an iPad, and I put a little program of like birds and fish, and you put it on the floor, and Ziggy goes there and he tries to get the birds and the fish in the iPad. Tries to jump on it. That's kind of funny. I know he can't get them, but he gets frustrated. And he actually, when he gets frustrated, he kind of grunts. He's like, ah, 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 ah. He does that. It's funny. So yeah, he does funny stuff sometimes. I was trying to get a video the other day of when I was going to feed Tazzy. When I when he wants food, he comes over in the kitchen, he flops on the floor, and then he rolls on the floor because he wants food. So I was trying to get a video of that, but every time I turn the camera on, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, they don't usually make too much noise, although he cries when he wants his food, and he rubs up against a drawer where I keep the food, and Tazzy flopping on the floor. So yeah, every time I turn the camera on, they don't want to do anything. So it's hard to get them doing anything. I had some real funny pictures of Tazzy and Ziggy sometimes. I had one, try to find it. I had when he was a little kitty, he was climbing up the screen door on the inside. He looked like Spider-Man. And then I got one where he was climbing up on the, it's a little bookcase, and there's a picture there, and for whatever reason he gets up onto the bookcase, and we've got a picture hanging there, and he bats at the picture like this, and it's like he's playing the drums or something. I guess it's a picture of a cat, and he tries to get the cat in the picture sometimes, or it's the reflection on the glass on the picture, and he's playing it like bongos. You know, see him doing that, and look up there, he's up on his back feet hitting the picture. Yeah, they crack me up sometimes. Denny, what do you mean, like Denny's? Like the restaurant Denny's? Not sure what you're asking about that, but yeah, they do funny stuff sometimes. They're probably gonna go to sleep now. All cuddled up. Yeah, I try to get them in the camera, in the picture, in the videos, but they don't want to cooperate. So they just sit in their own place and do their own thing. I don't know. Yeah. Oh yeah, I haven't been to Denny's in like, long time. I don't know, I just never been there. Never been a real big fan, but yeah. Today when I was in the stream earlier, I probably didn't see it. Some of you guys didn't see it. I went to Burger King and I took their spicy chicken sandwich and I put honey mustard sauce on it. So it was a cent 1000. It was a honey mustard spicy crispy chicken sandwich. Because I did that, I don't know if you guys saw my review, it was the honey mustard grilled chicken sandwich. I said I was going to try it with the spicy chicken. It was actually it was better with the spicy chicken, because then it was like spicy chicken with the crispy shell, and then it had the honey mustard sauce on it too. So it was actually pretty good. Guess you could do your own hacks on some of these things where you just, substitute something for it. One time I went in there and it was one of the King burgers. I think it was the Jalapeno King or something, and I asked them to put sourdough bread instead of the regular bun, and that was actually better because I like sourdough. Yeah, sometimes the original one's good, but yeah, you could always, kind of mix up the menu or substitute it. I know their menu says, special orders, don't upset us, have it your way at Burger King. So, I mean, you could tell them to substitute a different kind of bun or a different kind of chicken patty if you really want it, I guess. No, I do not like Spam. I don't like Spam. I'm not a fan of spam. I don't like spam. Spam and eggs, spam, spam, spam from Monty Python. I don't know if you guys remember that from Monty Python, the spam, the spam video. Yeah, that never. I tried it. I tried the spam. I tried to like it. Didn't like it. Not a fan. I like regular ham or regular, I don't know, lunch meat or whatever, but spam's not my thing. So I know some people love it. I just thought it was a little bit too, I don't know, too rich, too greasy, a little too much for me. So I had one or two little pieces of it, and that was enough for me. I know they have like omelets and spam and like a lot of different dishes and stuff, but no. And I know they've got like different flavors too. Like I actually, the one I did try was Tabasco spam, and it was not very good. Different kind of Mountain Dews. They're pretty good. I've tried a lot of different ones. I tried the holiday mashup one that they did, and I've tried like the Code Red and the Voltage and some of those other ones. Some of them I didn't do a review on, but I've tried them. Most of them are pretty good. I think I kind of like the original. I tried the Mountain Dew Ice. I tried the Mountain Dew Cherry Ice. And yeah. So actually, I think I still have a bottle of the Mountain Dew Cherry Ice from before. I just never. When I did the review, I bought 2 bottles just in case. I haven't actually seen that one lately. I know it was big back in the summertime, and then it kind of went away. So we'll see what happens with that one. And I did get I have in the garage, I still have my orange vanilla Coke Zero. And I was in the store the other day, and here we go. And I picked up this. Guys, see. Yeah. This is the orange vanilla Coke, plain Coke. So I'm gonna do a separate review on this to see if it's any different than the Diet Coke. I don't know. Thought it would be different to try both versions of it. So I was able to find them. But yeah, that's kind of a different review. And I got some other flavors of stuff I got lying around. I'll tell you, I got like 10 bags of stuff here. I still got a review. I don't know if are you guys a fan of hot? Are you guys a fan of hot things like hot peppers or flaming hot or anything like that? I found this one. Still got to do a review on it. I don't know if you guys have seen this. Ghost Pepper Chex Mix. Try that another time. I'm done doing reviews for tonight, so after I did all those peeps and a couple of drinks and other stuff. Have I thought of trying the Sprite lemonade? I just did. Figured you guys would ask that. I just did a review on it earlier before I started my live. So yes, I did. That answers your question. And actually in the live today, when I was at Burger King, they had in the drink machine, they had the lemonade, and you can add flavors to it. It was cherry, raspberry, and peach, and I put peach in with the lemonade. during the live. So I tried that as well. But yeah, I did try the lemonade, Sprite lemonade. And so those are kind of the new flavors I think that's out. I haven't seen any new ones that are coming out, but I'll keep on the lookout. And I actually have a couple of drink videos that I gotta put up. I think one's going up later this week. Yeah, you can. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, I got it in there. I actually did do I found it. That's the other one I got to get. I found the Canada Dry ginger ale and orangeade. And I actually tried the ginger ale and lemonade a while back in one of my reviews, and I didn't care for that version, so I don't know about this orangeade version. I'll see how that tastes. Yeah. Like I said, I've got lots of reviews on some of these things that I've done in the past, and I'm trying to find the new stuff as it comes out, but sometimes, we don't get them in all the different areas. I know that I think someone I saw did a review, and it was Fanta cherry or something like that, but I don't think we get that flavor out here. Some places get the flavors that we don't get, different parts of the country and different countries, so you never know. Never know what you're going to find. Some places don't have all that. And I know that there's one place, and I have to look on the internet, see if I could find it. Yeah, Coke. Yeah, I like Coke better than Pepsi. I used to be a big Pepsi person, but then what I did is I switched over to the caffeine-free sodas, and so I've been getting the caffeine-free Coke Zero, and because the caffeine makes me a little bit jumpy, and I'm trying to get away from the caffeine, so switched over to that. And I used to drink that Pepsi Max. Now it's Pepsi Zero Sugar, I think it's called. But I'm trying to get away from the caffeine, so I want to get something that's caffeine free. I drink maybe like a can or two a day, if that. So I'm trying to keep away from some of the soda and only do it for the reviews. Whenever I do a review, I usually just have the one glass or a can or a bottle, depending on whether I like it or not. Sometimes I toss them out because I don't like some of them have been bad, actually. There's only been a few sodas that I've tried that I did not like. There was one that I did a review, and you'll see it in the future, and it wasn't really a soda, but it was a drink, and it was bad. I tossed it out. Yeah, should have known when I got it from the 99-cent store. Sometimes you can't trust the stuff at the 99-cent store or the Dollar Tree. They're not the best flavors, or they're not the best, kinds of them. So I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, I was just trying to get some stuff done, get some work done, get some reviews done. Seems like I also have to play musical videos on my phone because I'm kind of running out of space on there. Have to edit the videos and post them and delete them off my phone and put them up on YouTube, and it's doing a lot more work. It's a lot more work lately to do all the editing that I'm doing. Some of them take a little bit more time to do. the editing and try to get everything out there. Yeah, the Mountain Dew original, that one was pretty good. I kind of like the Live Wire when that, you can still kind of find that here and there. Also that pitch pitch dark or pitch black, I think it was called, the grape flavored one that they put out for Halloween time. And Baja Blast, that one's kind of good. You can get that at Taco Bell, and I think they also still have it in the stores now. You can get them. Baja Blast and what's the other ones? Code Red, and I tried one last year, or maybe 2 years ago, before I was doing reviews, and I should have saved it, or I should have got another case. It was Mountain Dew Red, White, and Blue, and it was a combination of 3 flavors, and it was that whiteout and some other one, like 2 other flavors, and they were all mixed, and it kind of was like a pink color. That was actually kind of good, but it was only out for like, I think like the 4th of July time. And I got a 12-pack of them, and then I drank them, and then they weren't out anymore. Those limited editions that they put out, sometimes they'll put, limited edition, and then they get rid of it. And I know they do that thing for the game releases, like what was it, Game Fuel, that was kind of like an orange thing, and I don't remember all of them for all the games that they're put. Halo, and I think it was a Halo mix, wasn't it, for the Halo game? They put one out, holidays, and yeah, they put them out here and there. I don't know, just kind of the thing that they do. I'm trying to keep up to date on all the new, soda releases and whatnot. It's kind of tough sometimes. So many different things always coming out, and I try to stay like, I put like if you go to the website, or if you follow them on Facebook, or you follow them on Instagram or whatever, and then you sign up for their newsletters, like places like Burger King, Taco Bell, Jack in the Box, Cheetos and stuff like that, they'll send you an email like if something's coming out, let you know that some new brand or something's coming out and what day they're going to come out. There's also word of mouth. Yeah, that's what I think it was. Yeah, it was the whiteout, the berry blue, and the Code Red. And way back when, I used to make my own when they had Pepsi Blue. I don't know if you guys remember that. It was out several years ago. It's called Pepsi Blue. It was actually Blue Pepsi. And then they had Code Red, or there was another one called Big Red, I think, or something like that. It was some other kind of red soda, and I'd take the blue and I'd mix it with the red and I make purple. And actually you can do that if you take either Code Red or the Fanta strawberry, and Fanta's got a blueberry, and you mix it with the blueberry and the Code Red or the strawberry and get purple. They always got, kind of mashups that you could do, mix the different flavors. So it's kind of different. They actually had that at Burger King a while back. They had a chart on there that said you mix, Sprite and Coke and orange and all that, and you get a different flavor of things. It's kind of strange. I've actually had an app. If you have one of those freestyle machines that you get like in the restaurants, and there's an app on your phone, and you can make a custom mix, and then I guess you go to the machine and you pull up your app, and then you scan your code in there, and I guess it sets the mix up to do the different mix however you want it. Custom, you can make your own customized drink. They had it out for the holidays. I was getting like emails and alerts that said, you know, custom mix for Halloween. It was like Monster Mix or something. Big Red and Crystal Pepsi. I believe it or not, I still have. I did a review of it a while back, and I have a Crystal Pepsi. Still got it in the refrigerator from 2016. So they re-released the Crystal Pepsi, but I still had the bottles from when they re-released it several years ago. And I actually tried the Crystal Pepsi a couple months ago from 2016. Didn't like it then, didn't like it now. So Crystal Pepsi, not a fan, sorry. I know they have in Japan, they have a clear Coke, or they did have one. It was a clear Coca-Cola. They were real big on clear drinks, and that was one of the new things they had over there. I don't know if it's ever going to make it out here or not. We'll find out. I was actually able to try on some of my reviews. I got a drink from Japan that somebody sent me. I won it in a contest. It was Fanta yogurt. That was kind of interesting. And I had the peach Coke from over there, but also they got now peach Coke here. And yeah, just lots of different flavors they've got out there now. And I'm always finding different flavors at the Dollar Tree or other places. I found a couple unique ones. Hey, Wicked Angel, how's it going? Yeah, I was just doing some late night chat and talking with everybody, and I was doing reviews earlier. I don't know if you, I know I saw that you would put some comments and stuff on there about my latest reviews. And like I said, you weren't here earlier when I was showing some of the things. Here, this is you'd get a kick out of this one. I found this in the grocery store. I'm not gonna do a review on it because it's Palmer chocolate, but it's the bunny bottom. It's the bottom of a bunny for chocolate. And again, this is Palmer chocolate, so it's not real great. You know, the quality of the Palmer chocolate's not real good. And this is a double crisp. It's got the little crispies in it. Bunny bottom, yes, bunny bottom. Yeah, I had to laugh. And then also, I'm doing a video. I set this up, and I got this in the grocery store for those of you guys that just came in. I found this. It's called Grow a Peep. And what it is it was this thing here. And it's a little container, and it had an egg. And I put water in here, and it dissolved the egg around it. And now there's a peep in here. It's a little bunny, and in 2 days it's gonna grow up. Yeah, Mickey probably would want to burn this peep. I know, yeah, Mickey has bunny ears, or what was it, titty ears, and I got a bunny bottom. Yeah, so that was the fun stuff that I was, yeah, and I'm gonna check back in 2 days, and apparently this guy's gonna grow 3 times his size. I guess it's gotta grow into whatever. Bunny booty, yes, that was funny. Oh, and Angel, here you go. found this. Still got to do a review on it. Ghost Pepper Chex Mix. That's the one thing I got to try. I did some reviews earlier, and I did find this, and I actually did reviews on this. I showed everybody else earlier, but I tried these. Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle Lay's chips, and I tried these as well. The Wavy Electric Lime and Sea Salt. Couldn't find the beer and cheddar, but I'll keep my eye out for that, so we will see how that goes. And also I was trying, I get a little bit comfortable here, sorry. Tried this earlier, did a review on it. This is the Sprite Limonade. So actually that's what I'm drinking after I did my review. Yeah, I was doing reviews earlier. I was getting some of them out of the way. I did a whole bunch of peeps. And I'm gonna be overload on the peeps. Yeah, like I said earlier, I normally do my reviews late at night. I do it like after midnight. That way it's nice and quiet and there's no distractions, and I can kind of, do crazy stuff and, not have all the other stuff going on. Yeah, most of the peeps I tried all the different flavors. I tried watermelon, the pancake and syrup, the blueberry, the cotton candy, and the party cake. Tried them all at once, and then I also found some other ones. They were chocolate dipped peeps. They were different ones. Yeah, I caught the one. It was just called chocolate dipped peeps, and it was just chocolate on the bottom. And then I tried one was the caramel chocolate swirl peep, and it was actually filled with caramel. That was actually pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, it does get, in the daytime, it gets kind of loud around here, and we got, I live near a school, so there's a lot of kids around here, and, other stuff, and the cats are running around during the day, and, I usually do stuff at night. That way I can get it done without any distractions, and then get them all filmed, and then later I'll go ahead and, do the editing. Yeah, they were good. And yes, I am a Scorpio. My birthday's in November. I actually did a birthday cake video for my birthday a couple months ago, and I also had the birthday was the Three Musketeers birthday cake bar. Well, like I said, I'm normally doing stuff, and then like a lot of times I'll watch stuff late at night on TV and while I'm working on stuff. Yeah. Well, I don't know if you guys, this is one of the things probably people didn't know about me. I should probably do one of those 5 things about me. For about 16 years, I actually worked the graveyard shift. So I'm kind of in my element late at night. I would work from, bye Raymond. I would work from 11 o'clock at night till like 7 in the morning. Overnight, I worked in a computer center. And I was pretty much, it was all unsupervised. We had to run the overnight processing, and there was usually like 2 or 3 of them in there. And that's when we did all the stuff overnight. You did like once all the stores closed, you do all the processing. Yep, graveyard shift. And then we do that's when the systems would shut down. We do all the backups. We do like processing the reports. We'd print the paychecks overnight, and all that kind of stuff. And that way, when the people came in the morning, all this stuff got done. Because someone had to supervise the computer systems overnight, because the people aren't there. Oh yeah, hey mountain bushcrafters. Yeah, this morning it's late night here. I was just on here seeing if anybody was out. I was doing late night reviews and thought I'd go live and see if anybody's out there. I know it's kind of a weird time, and I don't know if you guys, mountain bushcrafters, I was in here. I found this at the store. I don't know that I'm going to do a review on it, but it's funny. Bunny bottom chocolate. So I thought that was funny. It was only $1. More cute to look at than it was to, I don't know if I want to eat a bunny bottom. Yeah, like I said, I was doing some of those reviews earlier, and I don't know, just decided to go live a little bit. I'm really trying to get that watch time up there. And earlier today, when I was doing my Burger King and all that, I got kind of frustrated. I kept getting disconnected, and then the phone was overheating, and I kept having to drive around, and then when I parked there, I couldn't get a signal, and just wasn't happening today. So I don't know. And then by the time I did get kind of a good signal and got in the groove, it was kind of late in the evening and everybody was off. Yeah, I appreciate that, watching the replays. Yeah, but sometimes, I don't know, late at night, I don't know if I want to have a mukbang late at night. Yeah, usually go and do them out somewhere. Because sometimes when you go like to Burger King or something else that's like way on the other side of town, by the time I'd get back home, it'd be all cold. Yeah, I can do them, but like I said, oh yeah, here, I showed it earlier, but you guys probably weren't here. And here you go, look. Here, I'll turn it around for you guys for a second. There you go. So here you go. They're asleep on their tree. They're piled together, one's behind the other, so I don't know if you can't see it. So there you go. They're sleeping on the tree. They were causing trouble earlier. They were fighting, but now they're asleep. They'll probably go to sleep, and eventually someone will get kicked out. But that's what they're doing over there. Yeah. Yeah, no problem. I know people like to see the cats, and like I said, I can't get them in the video, and I don't know that you guys would want to watch a video of the cat sleeping, so yeah. Yeah, they did that too. They go and get into trouble. They run around the house, and then the one cat always cries, wants treats, and they want, petting, and always want something. They're always yelling about it. Now they're finally quiet. They've been driving me crazy with all the, wanting different food, and every time I put one food, they come up with wanting a different one. So, oh yeah, and I was earlier I did film Angel. I don't know if you saw it. I did film the video, the review of the chicken and waffles and the maple donut and bacon cereal. I filmed those earlier. Different. That's all I'll say. If you want to try something weird, go to Walmart, pick them up. Yes, I film the review of those. So I can see why they're a limited edition is all I'll say. Yeah. They do get, yeah, the cats act up a lot of times. And as I was saying earlier, whenever they get hungry, Tazzy flops on the floor. Yeah, I found him in my Walmart, and they were kind of on the end of the aisle. So if you go looking for them in like the regular cereal section, they might not be there. They were like on the end when you walk down the middle aisle. Yeah. They were they popped out at me. That's why I took the picture the other day, and then I decided to go back and get them and try them. Yeah, then they got all kinds of different cereals too now. I've noticed they've put a lot of different ones out. They had the churro cereal. They had I took a bunch and put it on Instagram. They had a vanilla latte shredded wheat and what was the other one? Banana cream frosted flakes, honey nut frosted flakes. They had all kinds of different ones. I can't even remember half of them now. I took a bunch of different pictures and saw all the stuff, and then they started putting the ones in the grocery store that used to be in Walmart, that I tried already, the banana pudding, vanilla banana pudding, and peanut butter cocoa pebbles, and the Oreos, and some of those other ones that were exclusive to Walmart. Now they're in the regular store. Yeah, go down the cereal aisle and you'll see a lot of different new flavors of cereals are out there. Strawberry Rice Krispies, Pop-Tart, stuffed Pop-Tart cereal. Oh God, I don't even, some kind of fruity Lucky Charms. Boy. Well, Walmart had some exclusives, but a lot of those were at the regular store. Of course, I got the Sour Patch ones there, and the Peeps cereal I found at Target, and they had some at the chicken and waffles and the bacon maple donuts are exclusively at Walmart. That's the only place you could find them, so you gotta look for those there. All the other ones were like in the regular stores, or it might still be in Walmart, I don't know. Some of them are exclusives. And yeah, the ones for that chicken and waffles and maple donut said it was for cereal day. And I think cereal day was actually the other day, like on the 7th or something. I remember seeing something about that. It was National Cereal Day. I think that's when they put them out, or at least when I took the picture of them and they were out. When I went back, they only had like 1 or 2 missing off the shelf, so I don't think very many people got them. You never know. People try different things. Yeah, I think nowadays they make a different day for all kinds of stuff, like sandwich day, ice cream day, they have pastrami day, they have donut day, they have I've seen a lot of different things and it's different days. They put out, today they say it's National Banana Split Day, or National Donut Day, National Cheesecake Day, National they just come up with something and they say, okay, let's call it, National Hamburger Day, National Pizza Day, National whatever. So they're always coming up with some kind of day. Guess they want to boost the sale. And I know that coming up is St. Patrick's Day. I don't know why they want to make it a national day. I used to joke and say that they needed to make a bigger deal about Groundhog Day. No one celebrates Groundhog Day. Just had the little groundhog and they pull him out of the hole and say if he sees a shadow, and that's it. But should go out to dinner or whatever for Groundhog Day. Okay. Thanks for stopping by. Jackie, sorry, wasn't able to see that. Yeah, like I said, it's weird time. I'm on late, just doing some weird. I'm doing some reviews, and then I thought I'd go on here and see what was going on. I don't expect people to be on this kind of time of night. I just doing a little bit of chatting, seeing if anybody's on there. Trying to get that watch time, because I don't know if I'm going to be able to do another live until maybe Friday. You know, I don't even know. What time is it where you are? Last time I looked, it was like two something, so it's probably like 3 something now. Well, aren't you like, you don't do daylight savings time though over there, right? Yeah, you don't do the daylight savings time. Yeah, I remember that when I lived there. They don't practice daylight savings time over there. Yes, I'm on the West Coast. I'm in California. So we're on Pacific time. So yeah, it's probably like, yeah, it's probably the same time here as it is there then. Yeah, 3:58. Yeah, 4 o'clock. Yeah, that was the one thing. There was like only like 2 states that don't do it, and then part of, I think it's Indiana or Illinois that does not have daylight savings time. It's only part of it. It's like half of the state. It was kind of weird. Yep, we just had the time change. And Hawaii doesn't do it either. They're on different times, half the year, and half the time they're on the other time. So they don't change over there either. And I don't think Alaska does either. So those are the ones that are exempt from it. I remember when I lived in Arizona for 4 years, we never changed the time, so it was kind of weird. Yep. And like I said, when I worked graveyard shift for all that time, when we worked in the computer center, and whenever we had time change, we actually had to work through the time change. So half the time we had to work an extra hour, and then half the time we got 1 hour that went away. Yeah, I know. So yeah, it was kind of weird, because when we would sit there and the time change, and when we went, back, it would be like 2 o'clock, and then it'd be 1 o'clock. And then it'd be 2 o'clock again. So yeah, it was kind of weird, because we had to work that extra hour that, kind of went away. And I remember every time we did that, we had to send an email to the accounting department and say, on this day we worked 9 hours, because we had to do a time clock, and the time clock would show us, punching in at 11 o'clock and punching out at 7. Well, there was another hour in there that people don't know about, because when you actually have to work through it, there's an extra hour. Yeah, sometimes we had to work a 9-hour day, and sometimes we had to work the 7-hour day. So it worked out. One time we were short an hour, one time we were, we had the extra hour, so kind of worked out. but it's no fun sitting there and going through the same hour 2 times. And we used to have to, they had a procedure. We had the mainframe that we had to run, and what we had to do was, to get the clock to work right, you had to shut the mainframe down at, right before 2 o'clock, and then you had to wait an hour, and then you bring it back up so the time would be right. I don't know, that was the old systems. Weirdest job. Let's see. Weirdest job. I had one for a little while. I worked at a Whataburger for a while, but the weirdest job I had probably was when I was real young. I was like, probably like 15 or 16. I signed up for a thing to do paper subscriptions door to door. Hey, how's it going? And they would put you in a truck, and they would, get about 5 or 6 of you, and they'd drop you off, and they'd say, okay, here, go to this neighborhood, sell subscriptions to the paper. And then, when you came back, you had to have your, clipboard, and you had to have people, signed up to get the paper. Now, now no one gets papers anymore. But and I had a paper route, and I worked at a Pizza Hut, and I worked security. And okay, take it easy, Cent. Oh, man. Eyes are getting blurry. Sorry if I can't see it. God Dog Man. Sorry. Yeah, I worked. I worked security. I worked at a Pizza Hut. I worked at another pizza parlor when I was here. What else? I worked at a Whataburger for a minute. I worked at a newspaper, and I also worked at a computer programming department. So I've had a few different jobs, but I don't know. Some of them were okay. I used to work at the one I made a lot of pizza. And when I worked at Pizza Hut, I made the dough for the pizza. I guess that's why I do the food reviews, because I used to be a pizza chef or whatever. Yeah. So yeah, I've had a few different jobs here and there. Yeah, I've had them here and there, but like I said, the one that I had the longest was that computer center. I worked there 16 years, and until, have you ever seen the movie Princess Bride? If you've ever seen that one, I don't know, maybe you've seen that, and always think about that classic line from Princess Bride. Oh, you got to see Princess Bride. Watch it. Go on Netflix, or get a DVD or something. Oh my God, that's the funniest movie ever. Go check it out. You'll laugh your bunny bottom off. Yeah, there was one classic line in there, and it had Billy Crystal, Andre the Giant, and the one part he said, Billy Crystal was Miracle Max, and he says, God, what was it? And I worked for the king all those years before the king's stinking son fired me. That's what happened. The company that I was with for 16 years, they sold the company and closed it down and put everybody out of jobs. So, yep, the king's stinking son fired me and about 1,000 other people. Yep. Yeah, that was not a fun thing. And they did it because they got offered money and they um, sold out the company. And I don't know if you guys know, I don't know if they have them in Arizona or they did at one point, but Long's Drug Store, I don't know if you guys were familiar with that, and they've turned into CVS. CVS bought them out and they closed all the Longs. So that's where I used to work. I worked in their main department. The headquarters was here in Walnut Creek. And then they got taken over by CVS. Yeah, I don't think they were in Arizona. They were in some. They had a couple in Nevada. They had some in Colorado that they closed. They still have them in Hawaii, believe it or not. But it was mostly California and Hawaii. And actually, they closed them and then they made the ones in Hawaii are still named Longs, even though they're owned by CVS. They didn't want to change the name for whatever reason. But yeah, that's where I used to work the graveyard shift till the king stinking son fired me. And thank you so much for pouring lemon juice on that. Yeah, go see watch Princess Bride. You'll crack up on it. It's funny. Yeah, that one, one of the classic ones. It's like a fairy tale type of thing, and they got a lot of classic lines on there. You could probably even look on YouTube, and they've got little lines and stuff from it. The sword fights and fencing, and the fairy tale, and Andre the Giant was in it. He cracked me up, and yeah, Billy Crystal and that little kid from the Wonder Years when he was little, he was in it, and oh, there's a couple other people. Yep, it's a good one. That's one of the classic ones. And I was actually watching the other night. I got to watch. I like Game of Thrones. I've played game. I've watched it. I've kind of kept up with it, but you know, it's been on kind of hiatus for what, like 2 years now. Eventually, when it's going to come back on, I was in someone's stream the other day, and she was talking about the cat version of Game of Thrones, where it's a video and the cats are meowing to the Game of Thrones. So meow 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 meow. Hey, Rattletrap Fishing, how's it going? Yeah, I was just doing a little talking here and sharing some stuff and being a little crazy. I was up late doing some reviews and thought I'd go live for a little while before I go to bed. Yep, meow 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 meow. Yeah, that one was good. Yeah, I got to watch the other night. It was on TV. I got to watch Fast Times at Ridgemont High was on. I was watching that. Dude. You saw my Sour Patch Dudes video. Dude. Yeah. When I was watching that, it was right after I put that review up. I was watching it. I was laughing. Yeah, dude. Meow, meow, meow. Yeah, I told you late at night I get kind of goofy sometimes. And I think the sugar buzz is kind of wearing off, but yeah. I watched it Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and just earlier I was watching Star Trek 2. Yeah, I was cracking up. It's Fast Times at Ridgemont High, especially the part where he crashed the car. That that cracked me up. And I was watching it, and I got the lines almost exactly the same. So, What's he gonna do, dude? Gonna flip or is he gonna kill us? First gonna flip, then he's gonna kill us. Yep. Yeah, that one was, like I said, that was back when one of the first ones. Totally awesome, dude. That was one of the first movies that I watched. It was on the VHS. You know, when you first were renting tapes from the VHS, old VHS recorders, and the video stores had like one tape of each movie, and you'd go and you'd rent one movie, and then you'd watch it, and then you'd return it back. And I think that was one of the first ones I watched was Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and another one was probably the first movie I had ever watched on VHS was Night Shift. I don't know if you've seen that one. It had Fonzie in it and Michael Keaton when he was young. Guys worked in a morgue and they ran an escort service out of the morgue. So that one was funny. But yeah, that was kind of the no Night Shift. It was a comedy. It was Henry Winkler and uh, Michael Keaton, and then they worked in a morgue, but then they also started a call girl service out of the morgue until they got in trouble. But yeah, that was one of the first ones that I watched. And Fast Times at Ridgemont High, and I can't remember the other ones, but that was back when we very first got the VCRs and they were top loaders. I don't know if you remember that. You had to hit the button and the thing popped up, and then you put the tape in and you had to push it back down. And it didn't have there was an old big VCR and it didn't even have a remote control. It had a wired remote control. Had a little remote control, and you had to plug the wire into the thing, and you had to do it fast forward. And it was real loud and make that clicking sound when you rewind it. And you had to tune each channel individually if you wanted to record off of it. And yeah, then they came out with yep, that was how it was back in the day. And I remember when it first came out, we went to my aunt's house, and she had just bought a VCR, and that was back probably like, late 70s when like they were brand new. And we went over there and they said, yeah, look, we got this VCR. And we're like, what's a VCR? They said, oh, it's a thing you can watch movies on. And they had bought a copy of, I think it was Smokey and the Bandit 2. They only had like 2 movies for it. And then also you can, record the TV off of it. And me and my mom both said, why would you want to watch a movie on TV? Why would you want a VCR to watch a movie? Thought that was stupid. But, now, big business. So and it's evolved from the tapes to the DVDs to the on-demand streaming to, whatever. So yeah, I never would have thought all that. But that was way back when, so. So I hope I'm not keeping you up late. I don't know, I'll probably eventually go to bed here. I'm sure you're probably going to go to bed eventually too. I don't know. Yeah. I think a lot of people were just stopping by and saying hi. I don't know, do you normally stay up late, or do you normally, I don't know, do you have to get to work or whatever? I don't want to keep you up past your bedtime. I'm thinking of eventually turning an event here too, so. Yeah, I used to do that. Sometimes I'd be up late and I'd play games online, or usually watch stuff on TV. We got a channel here. I don't know if if you got it over there, called Logo TV, and it's got all the old shows like Facts of Life and Three's Company and Laverne and Shirley and all those old things. Sometimes I watch those overnight. All in the Family, those kind of shows. I watch those. They put them all like 5 or 6 episodes back to back. So I'll watch those occasionally. And then I also got a bunch of stuff that I've got recorded that I just haven't got a chance to get. You don't watch TV? Okay, well. Yeah, a lot of people are doing that. They say a lot of people are pulling the plug on cable, and they're not, they don't have any of that. They just do it all online, or they do it like Roku, or they put Netflix or Amazon. So a lot of people do that. Yeah, I have Roku, but I don't watch it all that much. And I think I have the um, do the subscription for a thing called BritBox. I don't know if you know about that. It's like the English shows. Yeah, I do. Between That's funny because I have an iPhone and I have an Android tablet. So I usually watch the stuff on the Android, and I watch sometimes I go on my iPhone and I'll comment on stuff, so I kind of switch off between the two. I have a laptop, but it's about a 15-year-old laptop, so it's really not worth anything anymore. I just basically have backed up my music library on there, and that's about the only thing I use it for. So, and I've actually been using my iPhone for everything. Yeah. And then it's actually working pretty good. I got a case, and I've been using this as a battery pack to keep the phone from dying. Although with this iPhone, it's actually pretty good battery life on it. Surprised. I got the iPhone XR, and it's pretty good. And I just got a wireless charger, so I keep that by another room where I watch TV. I got a chair, and I got the little wireless pad, and I've got the charging cables and all that. And I got my tablet where I could play games or I could watch YouTube. And usually I'm watching TV and YouTube. Well, you got to do what you got to do. And like I said, I did mine, and I upgraded a couple months ago because my time was up. So I was able to upgrade. But yeah, whatever works. Everybody's a little different on what they do. I've gone through many phones in my time. I had flip phones. I had smartphones. Oh well. Yeah, some people won't do the smartphones. I'd had one guy where when I used to work, he was a supervisor, and he swore up and down he'd never get a cell phone. And that was even before smartphones. And he swore he never have a cell phone. And he had a pager because they made him carry a pager, but he said he never was going to do a smartphone. He was like against the whole thing. I don't know if he did or not. Well, yeah, there you go. Some people are like that. They're real simple. They don't want to have, you know, they don't want to have the technology. I like having it. Yeah, when I worked for that company, I had to do. I was there for a little while. I was for a couple of years. I was actually ordering support. They made us carry a pager and they made us carry a cell phone, and we had to have a laptop that we took home, and then we were on call all weekend. If there was a problem, what we had to do is we would get paged, and then we'd have to dial in and check out what the problem was and take care of it, and then call the people, whoever put the problem in. We had to call the store and we had to see if we could fix the problem. So on weekend we'd be on call and we can get a page at like 2 in the morning and have to take care of a problem. So yeah. Yeah, some people do. And I guess I'm a little bit of a gadget thing, but for right now I don't have a new laptop. I've got an old HP that's like probably 15 years old. Yeah. Well, that was back then. Now it's going to be, different, I'm sure. They got new technology, but we had the pagers that we had to carry, and we got a page and we had to call in, check it out. But yeah, now they got all video conferencing and all that stuff. Yeah, I had I still have it. It's an HP, but it's so old it doesn't even have a webcam, and it's only got like a hundred. How is it, like a 100 meg hard drive? It's not very much. It's not even a like. Not even a. I think it's like 10 gig or 40 gig or something hard drive. And then I've got like little portable drives that I store most of the stuff on, and it's running Windows 7. Couldn't upgrade to 10. It was so old. So it's running, an ancient thing, and it's like way slow. It takes like a half hour to start up. And yeah, it's like a dinosaur. So I don't even turn it on anymore. Yeah, well, I'm doing my videos on the iPhone. So all of them, all my editing, all my filming, I do from my iPhone. So, and when I upgraded to the XR, yeah, I remember dial up, and you've got mail. And then you have that little thing, would dial up and then make all that noise. It's funny, when I first got a computer and I did the dial up, and I was on Prodigy. It was before AOL, and I had it was a 1200 baud modem or 2400 baud modem. It was like really, really slow. And I'd be in there and my mom would say, "What are you doing in your room all the time?" And I can't ever talk on the phone. I only had one phone line. It was all tied up when I'd be online because it'd take a half an hour to, write an email or something. Yeah, that was back in the old days. And when AOL was first out, and they had a AOL, sign up with AOL and get 20 hours for free or whatever. Everybody had the AOL. No, yeah, no. There's you have to go look out there. Probably find it on YouTube or whatever. There was a there was a place called the Shop at Home Network, I think it was, and it eventually went under. It was like a shopping thing, and they used to do stuff. And then one guy, actually, they have a video. The guy called up and they said, "You're on the air, you're live." And then he's all, "Hi, how's it going?" And he's all, "So are you taking advantage of the special of the day?" It was like a Dell computer. And the guy's like, "Yeah, I got a Dell." So what are you gonna? This is all live on TV. So what are you gonna use your Dell for? "I'm gonna use it for porn." And they're like, okay, yeah, porn. I watch a lot of porn. I like to watch porn on my Dell. I like to watch porn every day, all day. That's what I'm going to download a lot of porn. This was on live TV. I guess they didn't catch him or whatever because it was like a kind of lower version. And they're all like, okay, well, next caller, please. He got away with it. It was funny. And then there was, I have to look it up on YouTube when you later search it out. It's look for shop at home and look for samurai sword fail or something like that. They used to sell samurai swords on there, and then one guy was like, we got this samurai sword here, and it's a real good strong sword, and he's all, you could chop wood with it. And he was hitting the table with it, and the tip of it broke. It flipped back and hit him, and he's like, oh my god, oh my god. He went down behind the counter, and he's all like, oh my god, that just hit me right there. And the guy's all, well, folks, we're gonna have major surgery in the studio. It was on live TV. It was funny. The tip, the tip broke off and snapped back and got him with the tip, and he went down. It was funny. Yeah, that was classic. And then they had another one where the guy was doing that extendable ladder. It was like QVC or whatever, and the guy had the telescoping ladder, and he was up there, and he was showing how you could dust on it, and he fell off the ladder. Yeah, look it up. It's like shopping bloopers or something like that. I think they got a whole compilation of all the funny ones. It's funny. That's what I used to watch on YouTube when I first started. Before I made a channel or whatever, I used to watch all the bloopers and the cat videos and all that kind of stuff. It's kind of how I started on YouTube. Yeah, I was on YouTube for like about 5 years before I even did anything with my channel. And like I said, I was in a stream one day, and yeah, I have a few bloopers of my own. I got something. Yeah, because I was on there. I just had a personal account, and I went by my name, and then I was watching someone stream and said, she was doing food reviews, and I said, I could do that. I could make my own videos. And I had some chips that I had there that I was going to try. And I said, I could make my own video, see if I could do it. I sat down and did my very first video, the habanero chips, and kind of went from there. I didn't know all the techniques and all the editing and all that stuff, and just decided to bite the bullet and do it. Normally I was like really camera shy. I didn't want to go in front of the camera. I don't like my pic. Yeah, I don't think so. But yeah, I didn't want to have my picture taken. I didn't like going online. I didn't like talking to people. I was kind of hiding behind the camera. But then I decided I'd do that. And that's what kind of frustrates me sometimes is I get a lot of comments from people that say, this video is no good, or that's it's a crappy video, or it's no good, or you stink, or whatever. And I don't even pay them any mind. I actually told a couple of people, they put on there that your reviews are no good. I said, look, if you think you can do a better job and you're criticizing other people, why don't you get on there, make your own video, and show us that you guys can do a better job? So yeah, they can be mean-spirited, and they like to just, they look at different things, and some people misinterpret what, is said in the videos. Or if you leave a comment on someone's video, they like to say that, you're doing something on a video, you're flirting with someone, or you're, making rude comments or whatever based on, whatever you write on someone's video. And sometimes it's just, you're just having fun on the video. It's just entertaining, just having a good time. And some people take things the wrong way, or they misinterpret what your comments were. And, you know, can't explain it because you don't know what the mindset of the person was when they wrote it. And that's why I kind of wish they would have a thing. I know they're going to. Hey, Jennifer Keating, how's it going? I wish they would have. They're going to get rid of the thumbs down eventually. That's what I've heard. But I'm always curious on the people when they put the thumbs down, if they're giving a thumbs down because they don't like you or they don't like the content of whatever your video is. Yeah, yeah. I was just doing some late night reviews, and yeah. And like I said, I just want to know why they want to give a thumbs down. And I know some people just do it just to be mean because they're, trolls and they like to go out there and cause trouble. But then some people that actually give it a thumbs down, and it's like, why are you giving it a thumbs down? I mean, what's wrong with it? Like they gave the thing I filmed, the cat, I think they gave it a thumbs down. I filmed Tazzy and Ziggy and someone gave it a thumbs down. I'm like, why would you give a video of a cat? Cat's laying up there. People don't like it. It's kind of silly. But yeah, some people just like to be different and give you a thumbs down because they have, issues against you. I've actually had a few. I think I get a lot of thumbs down because there's been some people on here since day one that for whatever reason, they very hostile towards me and they left some rude comments and I ended up having to ban them. And I think they come back and just whenever they see a video, they put thumbs down just to be mean, get their revenge or whatever, because they can't comment anymore or they can't go in the live stream and say anything because I've banned them. Because I've got some bad comments here and there and try to delete them whenever I can. And yeah, I've got all kinds of rude stuff. Yeah, it's not just me. There's lots of people in different streams. I was in Mickey's stream the other day and she got 200 likes on her video, but she also got 100 dislikes. So I don't know how that happened, but it did. I don't know if those were bogus or not, but yeah, there's people out there that the troll squads where they invade people. So oh no, I don't take it personal. If it's really bad enough, I'll just delete it and ban them from, commenting, and eventually they'll, get bored and wander away or stop coming. But some of them, there's some of them out there still like to come in and be rude and get their revenge, but I don't let it bother me. I just do what I do and I keep plugging along and hopefully, I'll get to that number. And I've seen a lot of people that I follow, they have actually been getting monetized over the last few days, the last month or so. So yeah, if I keep chugging along, and I'll get the watch time eventually. I'm about halfway, a little over halfway, so do a few more lives and keep putting my videos out every day. And yeah, and also at noontime, I'm going to be putting out a second fry review. It's going to be the hot fries, so watch for that because I did that back to back. I had to get. I'm starting to double up on some of these reviews now, and I'll put them out at like midnight and at noontime, just because I've got, whenever I get two similar items, I'll put one out in the morning and one out, yeah, one out in the evening and one out in the morning. So yeah, uh, I still got quite a few that I've got to edit, and I've got more to film, and I've got more to download and post. I've actually been trying to get ahead on my reviews, where I've got about a week worth of videos already downloaded and ready to go on YouTube, and they'll just release on certain days. So yeah, it's just kind of tough to get all edited and downloaded, and sometimes, yeah, sometimes it's gonna be, it's tough. And oh yeah, hot things. I did the hot fries, and Jennifer Keating, I got these. I have to do a review on them still. She saw these in the stores. Ghost pepper Chex Mix. It's gonna be a new one. And yeah, I don't know. I tried these earlier. I filmed the review. I gotta edit it, but I found these Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle. Flamin' Hot Dill Pickle. Yep, they're good. So I know people don't like dill pickles. That's not for them. So that's the hot stuff. Oh, and I don't know if you know, Angel, I don't know if you saw that I did that poll for the cotton candy. And I don't know if I think I mentioned in other lives, you probably watched it. I ordered the poll that the winner was the beer cotton candy. I ordered that, and I ordered jalapeno cotton candy, bacon, and a banana, because I wanted banana. I didn't order the dill pickle because the dill pickle was like cost a lot more. I didn't want to pay $12 shipping on dill pickle cotton candy, so I didn't get it. Because the other ones I got them, and they were like $10 a piece, and I got free shipping on them. So I got this one. I got it at my grocery store. It was in there on the aisle. Yeah, so ghost pepper ones. Yeah. Oh yeah, see, that's the community tab. See, if you got, I don't know, I guess it's not on the PC. You have to go on your iPad or whatever, and you go to the poll, my community tab. That's the weird thing. It works on my iPhone. I can go to the community tab through there, but on my Android, it doesn't show up there. So yeah, you have to go on I think you can do it on your iPad. Maybe. At least that's what works on my iPhone. So you can see the community tab and all the posts and stuff there. Huh. Okay, well, I guess it's a different version. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. I don't know if it's a different thing. I've got an Android tablet, so eventually they're going to put it on there, but every time I try to do it, it keeps saying community tabs are coming. So yeah, I don't know. That's what happens when you get to 1,000 subscribers. You're able to post on the community tab. But yeah, I put that little poll up there. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it doesn't do it on your computer either. So YouTube's kind of wacky that way. Maybe you have to use Chrome, or maybe you have to use a different browser to go to it on your PC. I don't know. But anyways, that's the ones I got. They're shipping those flavors, and I'll try those eventually once I get them. I don't know. thought that was weird. Cotton candy that was all different flavors. They had all kinds of weird ones. They had go on Amazon and look up cotton candy. Yeah, YouTube does need to get it together. I had trouble, like I said earlier today, with that live streams. It kept dropping connection. It kept my phone kept overheating and couldn't get a signal, and it kept going in and out. Eventually I had to go somewhere else to get the signal to go through, and I don't know. And on the one stream I was in, I couldn't see the people that were in the chat. It kept showing 0. So I don't know. They're always, YouTube's always messed up somehow. Something doesn't work right. Yeah, like I said, I didn't know. I don't know what's going on. Sometimes I have a good day and sometimes I don't have a good day. So just depends on YouTube itself. Sometimes they give you good good quality, and sometimes I get, real bad chat quality. I've gone back and looked at some of my chats and it's all pixelated, and it gets real jerky, and the video kind of choppy. Just depends, I guess, on how good it connects sometimes. And some of the places when I go like out and I do like Wi-Fi, some of the Wi-Fi connections are better. Like Starbucks or McDonald's tend to have a better Wi-Fi. Been to Burger King and their Wi-Fi is not very good. Drops a lot. And I think I went to Jack in the Box and did one from their Wi-Fi, and it kind of was iffy. So yeah, it's always kind of tough sometimes to find a area where you can get Wi-Fi, in a car. And like sometimes if you go to like Starbucks and you have to park close enough to get to the signal, some of them, don't let you get to the signal because you're not close enough. And then if you go inside and you try to do it from inside of Starbucks, it's kind of tough. You got music and all that other stuff. And you can't do places with music because you get copyright. So yeah, I got to kind of plan it out now. When I go places and do things, I have to try and get the right spot, get it hooked up, get the Wi-Fi. There's a lot more that I realized to doing all this stuff that takes a lot more time and effort to do all the stuff that I do, because I have to go to the store. Yes, that was what I tried. I did the review on it. Yep, I got the one bottle. Yeah, because I gotta do gotta go to the store, gotta get the stuff, gotta figure out who's got it and who doesn't. Half the time I go there and it's there or it's not there, and gotta look online. And then once I get it all, then I gotta get it all ready and set up. Or like if I go somewhere like Burger King or McDonald's or whatever, I gotta go in, I gotta get the food, gotta get in the car, gotta get set up. Or if I we bring it home, I have to drive home, set it up, do all that stuff. So it's kind of tough. A lot more prep work going on into things than I realized. And I know some people, they're take a whole lot of time and effort to get things done. So, yep. And lately I've been no, it usually doesn't. And unless I get something like, if I get it from, Burger King or whatever, and I have to drive somewhere further and get set up. But most of the time I try to go somewhere where, it's Wi-Fi is right there, and then I I'll park out in the parking lot and then I'll go inside and get the food and then I'll come back out because I don't like to go through the drive-through and then have to turn around and park and do stuff. I want to make sure that the signal's set up and I've got, I'm logged on and able to get logged on, because depending on where you park, sometimes the connection's no good, depending on where you park next to the restaurant or whatever. That's what was happening today at the Starbucks. I was out in front of the Starbucks and I was like, kept having to drive around to see where I can get the signal from. Then I had to park on the other side. Then it was make sure that I was not in the sun because the phone kept overheating, and it was just a big mess. Yeah, it's a big fiasco. There's actually been a couple times when I was gonna do a live stream and I just couldn't get the signal and I gave up and I ended up deleting the live stream altogether. And then just had my food and didn't do a live stream. So, and sometimes it's kind of spur of the moment that I'll do something. Yeah, I just decide, go live, do something. Or a lot of times what I've been doing lately is I'm combining my reviews with the live stream. So I'll go somewhere, I'll get something, I'll review it, and then I'll go live with, something else or whatever. Or if I'm going shopping, after I'm done shopping, I'll stop somewhere and get some lunch, or I'll go get lunch before I go shopping. So kind of combine everything and work it that way. Yeah, so I don't know. I have to think of something for, where to go. Kind of running out of ideas on some of that stuff. And they don't have too much new things coming out, so I've kind of got to I have to get inventive. And if they don't have new things, I can always just go back and try old things that are out that I just haven't tried before. Yeah. I can always go and, get a classic sandwich or whatever from some places. I saw a lot of people doing that. They're like revisiting some of the things, like I think Ian was doing a couple where it's like the classic sandwich, something, there's a lot of things that I wanted to like kind of check off my bucket list where I said, I always want to do this sandwich, or, I wanted to do a review on an old classic sandwich, like, the ones, a Western bacon cheeseburger or the Jumbo Jack or something like that. You could always go back and try that stuff that's been out for a little while. It's a classic. That's why I started that classic candy series, where you go back and you try the classic candy from, it's been out for a long time, and kind of revisit it, give your view on it. Because I know that there's a lot of stuff that people have already done. The people have done reviews on them, Big Mac or a taco from Taco Bell or something. No one wants to see that, but if you do your own unique spin on it. Yeah, I've been trying to find a lot of different ones and found a bunch of them I still got to do reviews on, but I don't know. I'm still looking for them. But anyway. Well, I think I'm going to probably wrap it up here and head on to bed. So, been on for what, about 2 hours now? Probably. So, it's probably late, and I'm sure you're probably tired too. So, well, thanks for joining me tonight, or morning, or whatever you want to call it. Like I said, I just was doing some late night streaming and wanted to get a little watch time in. Probably didn't get very much, but anyway, eventually this battery pack's running down. It's only like what one thing left. So yeah, okay. Well, like I said, I don't know that this stream's not going to get very much views, and since it was late night, so anyway, I'll talk to you guys later, and stay tuned for the new reviews coming up. There'll be one going out at noon my time, which whatever time it is over there, and got a bunch of other stuff coming out throughout the week, so stay tuned for them. So talk to you guys later.